cold again. Rainy. It's cold again.
Cold again.
I said everything 2 or 3 times.
I wasn't listening.
Uh-huh.
Or wasn't paying attention. That's different. I'm glad Roberta is here. Good evening. And how are you? We're it again, the only 2 loyal ones. And I don't count because I have to be here. Not too much to say tonight. Survived the routine doctor visit. All is well. Hey, now they'll be like, I made good for you. I'm glad you did, Jennifer. Routine doctor visit. Basically, everything is well. It all belongs where it's supposed to be, and all the parts are working. Yay, good. You may hit the reboot with a published topical agenda for a night once a week. Yeah, I'm thinking that what I might do is on the title, on the main site, put a topic or post a topic, general or something like that, that says, okay, Monday's topic will be XYZ. Ball game was rained out. Aw. Bad luck. Well, what better way to spend an hour than being here? Other than watching a couple of guys spitting in the dirt and swinging a bat at a club, at a ball. Same thing. And I want to show you how far we have progressed. Good for you, 10 Mile Hike. How far we have progressed. Caveman would yell and scream and beat sticks on the ground. You know, in praying to God for something to happen. Today we call it golf. They yell, scream, beat sticks in the ground, hoping that something will happen right. "10-mile hike before the race." Good for you. Good 10-mile hike. I like that. Yeah, keep at it. You'll get it off. What I found, you reach a point where it's almost disappointing, like, ah, come on, come off. I'm doing everything I can. And if you go another week or two, all of a sudden it goes right down. But you're doing what you have to do. 50 pounds in a year, that's a doable thing. Good for you. I'm happy that you're doing something. Hey, it shows you if you really want it, you'll do what you have to do. Oh, I don't know if it's good news or what, but I did a count. I have 31 subscribers. Fine. Where's the other 28 people? Okay, so just because you're subscribed doesn't mean you make it. You're here. We're doing what happens. If we get somewhere, we're good. Ow. That's winter weight. That happens.
Like a seal.
Yeah, like a shield. You put it on for the winter. We do that. You don't come off in the summer. You sweat it off.
I don't.
I know they're in awkward time zones. Bingo! Hello there. Good for you. I read in the paper there, Hermana, that earlier today, your time, your nutball neighbor to the north tried to light off another missile and it kind of blew up. Darn. I don't know what's wrong with him. He just, everything he's blowing up on him. Fascinating, that. Anybody good at rocketry? Go get a job there. Heads will roll. I love it. I know, no danger. Nothing to see here, just another thing going boom. No big deal. It's all good. I know it's nice and safe for you. Nobody wants it. Nobody's going to bomb New Zealand. What the?
Well, it's frightened Australia.
You know, you guys are quietly by yourself.
Says Australia, they frighten them.
Just keep going, walking around, taking walk about the outback. singing waltzing Matilda, and you're happy as all get out. Yeah, I know what you do for a living there, Roberta. Or have an idea. Some things that can't be said.
Escort.
Hmm?
Escort.
No.
Oh. You're worth a shot.
I know. Yeah. Hermana, in Oz, if you go hiking or whatnot else, you go walkabout. Does that same term apply in New Zealand? Or do you have a different terminology for that? Just curious. I take it, I haven't heard much about it, but I take it that the ground isn't shaking so much under your feet anymore lately. I think we don't go walk about, but we want to be alone for a while. We go bush. Oh, okay.
They go bush.
No, Steffi, not that kind of bush.
No, I was just saying, is that what they say? They go bush?
Yeah, like walkabout, the Aussies will say.
Uh-huh.
They go for a hike.
Well, you know what British kind of go bush.
Yeah, I know what you mean, and no. No, just no, we're not.
We go bush, we're going to knock someone up. Not out, up.
I know exactly. Leave it to my partner, Miss Trollope. When you said go bush, you know where her mind just went right there. Can't take her anywhere. What'd you drop?
My bows. See?
I know. Hermana says our bush is green and grows out of the ground, Steffi.
Mine's fuzzy. I used to have a bush behind my garden, though. That's where everything ended
I know,
up.
you and your bush.
I couldn't take it down the tip, so we threw it over the fence and in the bush.
Where she used to live in the UK.
Ah.
In
You met the bush.
public housing, development, whatever, there was a section of the street that had them council houses. Same deal. Anyway, there was a section of the street that was over her property line. It was landscaped with some heavy foliage. And things that couldn't fit in the tip, the till, or the rubbish bin kind of ended up in there. Nobody owned up to who put it in there, and occasionally the council would have to come around and clean it out. So,
They bring the criminals round twice a year.
yeah, okay, the criminals, yeah, the parolees.
I give them work. I supply them with something to do.
Yeah, she justifies her littering with saying that she gave the parolees a job, something to do. But
If it wasn't for me, they'd be banged up.
it was called throwing stuff into the bush, the way she termed it.
Lob it over the fence.
When we were in the UK, drove by her old house and I saw the famous bush.
I got a photo of the bush on the computer.
It's amazing. That's her. That I don't even want to get into. She's an interesting person. We'll call it at that. Good.
I wonder what New Zealanders think about having a prison colony just a few thousand miles south of them.
Well, that's an interesting. I like that term. Go Bush. I get it. I understand what it means.
That's like go fish.
No, it's not to go fish. That's a kid's card game.
Yeah. I don't know how to play it, I just heard of it.
I used to know how. You just matching pairs. Well, she's probably watching the ball game.
Who?
Jennifer.
Ah. How exciting.
Ground very still around here present. No floods for weeks. Expecting plagues of locusts next week, though. The 17-year locust or the 7-year?
Why, is that when they come in and just infest the place? Oh.
There's 7-year and 17-year.
We used to give locusts to our tortoise.
Yeah, tortoises love them.
Mate used to give locusts to their lizard. He had 2.
Cards are 3-1. Yay!
Tortoise had to catch the bloody thing first. Tortoise are faster than what people think. They're not slower.
Jennifer, there was a thing the other day, I guess it was yesterday, Angels and somebody else.
Angel Delight. Yeah.
The pitcher made an unassisted double play. Hey!
Amanda, do you get pot noodles and stuff like that over there?
I will have to wait till the answer comes up.
Mm.
But I saw that thing. He pitched, the batter hit it, one of them bounce backs. Pitcher got it, ran to the third base line, tagged out the guy trying to come home on that. In a rundown, bagged him. Had the ball in his hand and managed to pick off a runner who was trying to sneak. Yeah. A hit back, pitcher caught it. Ran over to the third base line. Got the runner in a rundown. Tagged him out. Noted out of the corner of his eye the guy coming from second to third trying to sneak through. And just did a leaping acrobatic dive and bagged him before he got out. It was like an unassisted double play and a pitcher doing it. That hasn't happened since like 71 or something. Interesting. Yeah, Hermana, a food you find in a grocery store called pot noodle. Steffi was asking about that one, if you know of it. It's quite
pot
big.
Noodle, Maltesers.
It's quite common in the...
Crunchy Marmite, not Vegemite, blech. Bovril, anything like that.
So you have a claim to fame, Jennifer.
She does?
One of the pitchers for a major league team she knew from high school.
Oh, whatever that means. Okay. I've got one too.
Yes, we know.
Well, I've got a few of them, but Arthur Brown needs one. Fire, jam, jam, jam. Then he sued the Prodigy. There's a bunch of assholes anyway. Twisted fire star.
Any specific topic you want to talk about tonight? But wait a minute. What about Marmite and Bovril?
Do you get them?
Okay.
Oh.
Steffi was wondering if in New Zealand you have pot noodles, Marmite, not Vegemite, but Marmite, Bovril, things like that, Maltesers. She's just curious.
If so, I'm coming to live in New Zealand. So if you do, why? I think they do though.
We're just wondering. She said if they do have those kind of foods, she'll come down to New Zealand and live there.
And crumpets.
Crumpets too. Do you have crumpets or what?
Nom nom.
Oh, there's still a packet of crumpets in the black refrigerator out there.
Okay. They got golden Wonder Pop noodle. I'm on my way.
Okay. Monday is May 1, then 30 days till June. 365 days for you. See you in about, you're down to days now. We have all that. Gee, your tastes are basic, Steffi.
Why?
Because if that's all you need to survive on.
Yeah, it is. And Coke, but... And?
Okay. She's a cheap date when you talk about feeding.
American food sucks. I know they do our food in Australia and Canada, but I didn't know about New Zealand, but I thought they kind of would.
Fry her up some eggs and she's happy as a clam.
Yeah, I noticed you live in California, the eggs are friggin' tiny, they ain't much bigger than a golf ball. You go to the East Coast and the chicken eggs are like friggin' duck eggs or goose eggs, they're huge.
We have quite a selection in our grocery stores back east.
I reckon your chickens...
Small, medium, large, and jumbo.
I reckon your chickens came from Chernobyl.
And our jumbo eggs are jumbo. I have not seen anything other than medium eggs here in California.
I have never seen eggs as big as the ones as I did when you got them.
Yeah, that was jumbo.
Oh, that was huge. Ah.
And when a recipe that would call for 2 eggs, I could get away with 1. But I liked East Coast eggs. All the food that sustained the mighty British Empire, Steffi, reached us here too.
Aww.
Okay?
Reached New Zealand.
Yeah.
Bastards.
Oh, and you can go there and get fed.
Yeah, I was going to say the Americans don't do this squat.
Look, we gave the world McDonald's. What else do you want?
Oh, thanks. Yeah, that's a big freaking help, that is.
That's good food. We gave you McDonald's. We've given you Dunkin' Donuts, Burger King,
I don't think
Kentucky Fried Chicken. I mean, what else do you want?
I don't think we got Dunkin' Donuts.
No, you probably don't. But you have Starbucks, which is American.
And we have Costa.
Yeah, but that's a ripoff of Starbucks.
Yeah, because most people say Starbucks sucks. I'm surprised they're still even in existence.
Jumbo eggs, only in the East Coast. I haven't seen them out here. I'm sure you have a market basket, the Buller's Market Basket near you.
Oh, they was good.
Puha. Have to eat puha as well. Okay, explain. Puha. If you can't find that, Shaw's or Purity Supreme, if that's still in business. No, not Purity. Is not Shop and Save. Yeah, I haven't seen the jumbo eggs out here that I find back east. And you know, Roberta, brown eggs are local eggs are fresh. Don't see much brown eggs out here.
That's so weird in the UK. I didn't know white eggs existed until I came here.
Careful with that word.
But you got to keep your eggs in a fridge. We don't.
H, not T.
Phyliss.
Yes, I know.
We don't have to keep our eggs in a fridge.
I understand. That was a thing that I found amazing. Go into a British grocery store, and the eggs are up there on a shelf with everything else, not in the refrigerator.
We keep ours in the fridge, but we don't have to.
And I was
in New Zealand.
And I was wondering about that. Why? Traditional Maori food is a vegetable that many Europeans call a weed and wouldn't eat it for anything. Ah, okay.
We eat weed. We don't. I mean, we smoke weed. We don't eat it.
If you're not watching the question, don't interject. Apparently, the American egg processing facility or method washes a lot of the shell away. Kumara, all right, I'd be willing to try it. But apparently the American egg processing method washes a lot of the shell away, which means it has to be refrigerated. British doesn't wash it the way we do. The shell is thick enough to let the egg sit on the shelf without need of refrigeration. It has its own natural casing. Oh, okay, I thought that's interesting. Our shells are too thin, allowing bacteria to seep through the shell. Oh, I thought, okay, that I get it now. Yes, Hermana, Roberta, I do speak some Spanish. I know the difference between puja and puta, and I understand it real well. Took a couple seconds to remember, but I remembered my Spanish slang. If the Maoris lived on that food for the longest while, how many thousands of years were they around? And it's still good? Must be all right to eat. New Zealand eggs must have thick shells too. They sit on the regular shells of most other foods. I taught it in the community college in Arizona. Okay, then we know the difference. Oh. The thick shells, they sit on the regular shelf with other foods. See, that was something I'd never encountered. So I found it rather interesting. You're going to love this, Roberta. When I was in school, our Spanish teacher was from Spain and taught proper Castilian Spanish. You know, the high, like the Queen's English, very posh and proper. When I transferred schools, the teacher we had was Irish. He had taught in Mexico for a while, so we were taught, or were learning Mexican Spanish with an Irish brogue. Ew. I might as well have listened to Fingernails on a Blackboard. So, if you know the Spanish differences, you can appreciate that feeling. Tony Lynn made a comment about topics. Sticky guide. I don't know if anybody noted it. What she says, thinking of starting up a topic, I'm hoping could be made into a sticky for first-time wearers. The title would be, So You Want to Wear a Bra. Possible topics would be sizing, of course, styles, fitting, buying, things like that. And let's see, Dragon King says be a good idea. Just Me says I liked it. Nighthawk, be a great idea. I don't know. What do you think, Hermana, of something like that? My Spanish, like I say, I took 2 years at high school. I graduated in 1962. What I can say now to this day is taco and burrito. That's about my limit. I can't. I can't remember a bit of it. 4 years of gives me a little bit of an ability to use correct spelling and word derivations or pronunciation. But converse in Latin, ain't gonna happen. Speak anything remotely resembling Spanish, nope. Never did find anything about French or German or any of the other Romance languages even available. So I know nothing about other languages. I have difficulty talking American. I call it good at that. Ask again, please. Oh, what do you think about the topic that Tony Lynn put up for a sticky about, do you want to wear a bra? If you get around, next time you get around to getting on site, look at her latest post and let me know what you think on that. Let's see, I'll read it again. She's thinking of putting up or hoping that she could start up a topic that could be made into a sticky for first-time wearers, a bra wearing guide. I don't know, it's an idea, because it might save some people some effort, where to go for fittings and all that. A quick start guide to wearing, if you want to look at it like that. Yeah, we could call it A quick start guide to wearing. That sounds interesting. With any pertinent information, how to fasten, where to clasp, what you need to look out for when getting a fitting, how to be, those kinds of interesting things. Think you could do something like that, Hermana? When you have a chance? You're good at building stuff like that and shove it on the top line in the locked-in sticky. But keep it somewhat vague that there are universal truths to wearing. And just address them. And make note that, your mileage may vary. I don't want to have it too specific because this is worldwide. Just an idea. Something to kick around. And if you have any wonders about the good topics that are possible on that, give Tony Lynn a quick PM. See what she thinks. You might be able to put up something that goes with her idea. I wouldn't be too opposed to something like that. Oh, has anybody heard from Booby Man? I haven't seen much of him lately, and I'm just curious. I have no idea. Have gone silent. Yeah, I noted. Well, I can be silent too. So I'm just kind of hanging out, waiting, spending time. You know what I find? When you're with good friends and people of your same thought process, sometimes you can go hours without saying a word. Just the fact that you're together seems to be enough. We don't have to talk, but it makes it easier. Dee Dee! Welcome, welcome. Oh, I mentioned it earlier. Okay. I mentioned it earlier. We're up to 31 subscribers. Bring a note. Oh, yeah. Your tardy note. Signed by somebody. Where's your hall pass, kid? Yeah, you're late. The monitor at the front door had to give you a pass, didn't they? Okay. If you'll sign off on it, we're good. Everybody's happy now. If you want to sign it, do you remember how to spell Scooby-Doo? He's just as valuable as anything else. Steffi not there? Yeah, she is.
I'm here. I'm doing programming.
She does some programming on a chip that she's building. Or has built. Jen vanished. She didn't say anything about leaving, but okay. Yeah, I'm just looking at these M-Joys they have here in this. You quit worrying about me. We love you. That's why we worry. Being quiet. No, we don't like you. You're not allowed to be quiet. Jump right in and say something. We care for you. We care about you. We're happy you're here. I don't want you to feel pressured to speak, but you better say something. If you don't spread your knowledge, how do we learn and gain your knowledge? It's all give and take. I'm happy to have you here. If you have, okay, I'm going to try to say this, but I don't want to sound too pompous of an ass. You have gobs of letters, you've done the research, you've done the looking, you have a friend who. I get all that, I really do. But if at any point you want to ask me a specific question over what to think or expect, when asked on MBA and how I get away with dalliances with the ladies, you have to be single and have to be open and honest. You have to be discreet. Ooh. But Jennifer, if you have any question, go ahead and give me a note and we'll do what we can to talk about it. But you probably have everything in good hand, in good shape, without worrying. But I offer it anyway. Just scanned conversation from earlier. Forecast calls for up to 8 inches of rain by Sunday. Glad I'm on a good side. Ooh, you're getting wet. Eight inches of rain by Sunday? Yeah, I know. I know you have friends local who can answer most every question you'll have. You've done the research. You've done your homework. You've gone to therapy. On and on and on. There's nothing I can say. However, we're expecting 3 to 5 days. We haven't had any rain for the last couple of days, and it doesn't look like there's any going to be coming up in the next 5 to 10. So, I got no problem. Let me take a quick look at what my forecast says. We have a weather station out in our front yard. Hang on here a minute. There it is. 63.9 F. Yeah. Oh, we're in good shape. Yeah, we're looking clear until the 5th or the 7th of next month. So we're in good shape. Yeah, we're anything cool next week. Okay. Yeah, we're going to be clear for a while here, so everything is happy. Roberta says, looks like good weather for you and I to go find a nudist colony for the weekend.
I took you to one in Brighton.
Yeah, but nobody was
It
there.
was a bit empty, but I showed you where it was.
Yeah. Jennifer says, I just wish the laser or electrolysis didn't hurt so much. Oh, yeah. Facial hair. What is the matter? It's the upper lip and right under the lower lip. Ding, hurt. Go see your doc and get a desensitizing agent. It's a prilocaine lidocaine mix. Smear it on about a half hour before your appointment. It deadens it quite well. Oh, that, yeah. Suck it up, honey. Girls are tougher than you think. We can do that. Oh, you have the cream. Okay. Look on the good side. Every one she zaps is one less to worry about. Uh-huh. It hurts to be a lady. You better believe it. I remember the first time I ever went to one of those week-long conferences. Oh, it was enjoyable. Until about Thursday, and I said, oh man, I don't know if I could do this for the rest of my life. That day I just kind of hung out in a pair of sweats and didn't do anything. It was like, this girl stuff is work. Yeah, you want to get the surgical area fixed. You can buy your own conference on what? It was Fantasia Fair. It was a regular trans conference. Kind of like First Event, but for a full week. You could buy your own electrolysis kit and do a lot of that yourself if you were of a mind to, like your face areas, so forth. I don't know if you can bend over that well to see where you're going there, but I did a lot on my face chin area. I still have the kit, One Touch.
That's what I told you to get.
And I'd gotten that from Steffi. It works. Runs on a 9-volt battery. DC current, do it. As for the down below, I don't know if I could jab myself there. Hold still, Phyllis. You're going to stick a needle in that. Oh, no, I'm not. But you're a brave girl for doing what you're doing. Now let me change that. Is it brave to do something you know you have to do? No. It's more like suck it up and go do it. Now some people might say that's brave. I think it's just kind of like a lot of damn work to get done what you want, and you're making it happen. Can you use your electrolysis kit for those stragglers you mentioned last time? Yeah. I still have some stragglers here and there, and I get the ones I can. Although to get the, like down here, give me a local and do it that way. It depends on your doc and the relationship you have with your tech. You know, go see your doc and get a local shot, hop in the car, drive across town to see your tech and say, okay, I'm good for the next 2 hours. Whack away. I don't know. You got to kind of start working at that. Everybody's a little bit different. But I do the ones I can see in the mirror. I have a magnifying mirror. Sit there and just look at it. So to get on the side where you have to look at an angle is a little bit difficult, but you can get some of the ones on the chin ball in this area here. In Massachusetts, they're not allowed to. But in New Hampshire, they can give a local. Okay! Good for them. Each state. Yeah. Hair removal pill. Take one and done. Oh, tell me about it. If somebody come up. Here, take this. Take this beige pill, blonde pill, green pill, whatever you want to color. Take this. Within the next week, all your hair will fall out. Oh, you can know that there'd be cross-dressers or trans people standing in line a yard deep. And New Hampshire knows it, and they're not going to kill the goose that lays the golden egg. Let the business profits tax from the tattoo parlors advantage of tiny states. Yeah, I miss that. Really, I do. For the finances, I miss New Hampshire. You know, if you could just, body hair, not regrowth hair, but I don't want to say pubic hair, meaning just there. Because pubic hair can also be armpit, arms, after we reach that certain stage of growth. That's a thought. But yeah, we could. Tiny states. Go to the next state. Most of my body hair, except for the normal girl stuff, disappeared with the estrogen. Good. Good for you. I have a photo of myself someplace in my bedroom building a ship model. And if you look at it, big bushy beard, arm hair like Sasquatch, and the rest of the body, the legs was pretty much the same way. A lot of it's gone. Go get waxed on your legs. And if you have to shave every 2 weeks, go get waxed. And about every 6 weeks, you'll need a re-waxing.
I shaved once on my legs. About 2 years ago.
Yeah. Well, you're built funny.
Well, you don't grow any on your legs either.
I've had them all waxed off. I got maybe 3 hairs that grow on my leg. Yeah. That was when I first started waxing, full body wax. It was every bit of a full 2 hour or more process. And she used up every minute of that every 6 weeks. When I stopped waxing, I was up to about every 12 weeks, 45 minutes, bang, done. It all got pulled out slowly but surely. There was nothing left. No, now, hardly anything left. I can say my legs, there's probably 3 or 4 hairs growing on each one. I don't even worry about. And if they're even still there, I haven't checked. The electrolysis on the face, probably every once a week, just a touch. Arms are gone, chest is gone. I suppose if we wanted to look on my back, there might be one. And you'd have to look for it. Yeah, so all gone. Okay, hour is up. It's been a pleasure tonight. Dee Dee, did I tell you we have 31 subscribers, by the way? And I want to thank everybody. It's been a pleasure. Bye-bye all. Thank you ever so much for showing up. Okay? Bye. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.